Retirement is all about harmless hobbies, early nights and moaning. Or so it's told. But for some pensioners, turning 60 is a licence to break all the rules.
I'm 18 in my head and about 398 in my body.
These outrageous oldies are blowing their pensions, winter fuel allowance and the kids' inheritance and behaving like there's no tomorrow.
How's that, Fran?
Turn round, let's see how you look.
I like a man who can give me what I like.
Now, if you don't mind, I'll take my shirt off and I'll show you what I mean.
I made a vow that I would grow old disgracefully, and now I'm nearly 80 and I'm still disgraceful.
They may have an appointment with the Grim Reaper, but until he catches them, they're determined to grow old disgracefully.
Beautiful. If I'd have known how much fun you can have when you get old, I'd have been old earlier.
I'm happy to be retired.
This time, meet the fun-loving pensioners reliving their youth. Loudmouth D gets the party started in Tenerife.
I just have a bloody good time.
Bad boy biker Ricky outruns the Spanish police.
It's another adrenaline rush, isn't it? You know, to be able to do something where the law can't get hold of you.
60-something Jane loves dressing up.
I like whacking people with my little stick, but I haven't got one at the moment.
And roller coaster fanatics Dennis and Sylvia defy gravity and their age.
We're definitely adrenaline junkies.
For this group of risk-taking, thrill-seeking OAPs, it's all about getting their teenage kicks. Today's retirees are living longer than ever before. 1 in 6 Brits is over 65, and many of them still want to live it up like teenagers. And where better to do it than Tenerife, where the cheap booze and year-round sun attracts over 1.5 million visitors from the UK every year, many of them OAPs.
Right, we're just going to a bar now, where I'm going to do a bit of bopping.
63-year-old party-loving Dee from Oldham comes here for 4 months every winter to make the most of the nightlife.
Oi! Does anybody have fancy dance with me?
Tonight, Dee and her friends are on a pub crawl in Los Cristianos, one of Tenerife's top night spots.
You ever just have a little bit of a dance with me? Come on. Well, half of me wants to enjoy, to see people enjoy. Come on, baby. Give us a dance, give us a dance. And then the other half thinks, sod you.
Dee's outspoken personality used to be invaluable in her job.
I'm called the Rottweiler, basically, because I get people by the throat when I was in sales and wouldn't let go.
Now, Dee's loudmouth often lands her and her 62-year-old partner Eunice in trouble.
We like to go out for a drink, and she does get bad from the odd bar occasionally through speaking her mind, which she does a lot, unfortunately.
A lot of people don't always like me because they think I'm a bit of a nutter. I've given up what people think about me. I'll not change. I'm Dee. You know, this is me. No matter where I go, I just have a bloody good time. Bring it on, gang. Next bar we go.
Dee was married at the age of 19 and had 2 kids. But she and Eunice have been together for over 35 years.
We're a couple made in heaven.
Made in hell, you mean?
Eunice likes her Horlicks, and I like my brandy.
So, ladies, are you going out anywhere nice now?
I'm going to watch in the boxing.
You're going to watch in boxing?
Yeah. I tell you what, we might have been together for 35 years, but look, she's still laughing, aren't you, Bet?
Whatever, yeah.
While OAPs like Dee are reliving their youth by partying hard, Others prefer to answer the call of the open road. 67-year-old former paratrooper Ricky moved to the Costa Blanca over 30 years ago.
I get my kicks from riding my bike. It does make you feel younger again, because the fact that even at my age, you still can get on your bike and do 100 mile an hour down the motorway, but don't let the police know that. All right, you've got to be careful, because they do use helicopters out here, and they do have speed cops on bikes. And I've already been done a couple of times, and the pension can only stretch so far.
And Ricky's not the only OAP round here who's burning rubber.
These old people say they can't keep up with us young ones.
Today, he's in Alicante, meeting up with his pensioner mates in the Bad Boys Biker Club.
All we need now is bingo.
I've got a day off. I'm supposed to be doing bingo today, am I?
Yeah, no, you're supposed to be setting up the bingo today, here. Any excuse to get out of it. Yeah, so I'll see what
In a
she's
few
up to.
days, the bikers are planning a 130-mile round trip to Benidorm, along Spain's most dangerous road. It will be Ricky's first big ride since a life-threatening health scare a few months ago.
Well, I just parked my bike and I had a massive heart attack. I went into hospital where they did a triple bypass, so they had to put a fibrillator in, and that controls the beat of the heart.
Back at home, Ricky's partner Kim isn't happy he's refusing to hang up his leathers once and for all.
Do you understand how I feel when you go out on the bike?
Yeah, I do. I do understand how you feel and the fact that you're worried that something's going to happen. But as I said to you before, you know, I wouldn't get on the... If I ever thought that, I wouldn't be on the bike.
Coming up, Dee's in trouble for bad language at Bulls.
Oh, shit.
Fancy dress fanatic Jane is after a new outfit.
What about a snake woman outfit?
And Bad Boys biker Ricky is rushed to hospital.
This is just a little setback as far as I'm concerned.
With the pensioner population in the UK now outnumbering the under-16s, Britain is officially a grey nation. But not all our senior citizens want to act their age. The respectable market town of Hungerford in Berkshire has always been home to retired Secretary Jane.
Ruth, nice to see you. Hello, Linda.
Jane is well known around town for her teenage antics.
You met on the bus when you did the splits.
Oh, yeah, when I
on the way to Swindon.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear.
I was 16 and it was probably the first and last time I've ever seen that happen.
I'm an attention seeker. I'm an extrovert exhibitionist. I'm very at home with people, you know, sort of staring at me, the centre of attention. I love it.
Saturday, Jane's planning a big night at a local club, and she wants to stand out.
I probably come in here once a week and buy something. I'm one of their best customers. Have you got a mermaid's outfit anyway here?
Mermaid's outfit? I'll have a quick look for you. Is there anything else you want to see?
A maid's outfit as well, please.
Yeah, got one. Let's do the maid's outfit.
Okay.
That's really easy to find. So we've got that one there.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
That's the one you like.
What about a snake woman outfit? Like a woman, to make a woman look like a snake?
No, you don't have some.
What about a mad nurse?
I don't know about mad nurse, but we've got nurses over here.
Ooh, no, I like that one. That is the one oh, yes.
Okay.
I really do want that one, actually. Yeah, now I've seen that one. Yeah, definitely, that's my favourite at the moment.
The more outrageous Jane's outfit, the better.
I love going night clubbing, and I love dressing up, preferably in something a bit outrageous, a bit out of the ordinary. Makes you feel like sucking your thumb. Mm-hmm. Lovely outfit. I love it. Fantastic.
Jane's full of life, that's for sure, and doesn't let age hold her back.
I think this is the outfit for me.
But Jane can't wait for the weekend to show off her new look.
And there's somebody coming out. Hello.
she's decided to give the local shoppers a sneak preview.
And I like people to see me dressed up because probably I'll make them laugh, we'll have a bit of fun, and I can escape from reality for a short time.
For the past 4 years, Jane dedicated her life to nursing her sick father. Since he passed away, Jane's determined to make the most of her remaining time.
My poor old dad, Frank John Buckle. My dad was an outgoing person, an extrovert, but sadly he's ended up in a little box in the ground, and now probably I'll always remember him, but in 50 years' time nobody will remember him. So I want to go out with a bang. I want to be dancing, partying, and make people laugh, give other people a good time. I'll see you tomorrow.
Back on the Costa Blanca, 67-year-old bad boy biker Ricky is also determined to live life to the full. His big ride to Benidorm is in a few days, but partner Kim has good reason to be worried.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
I had a bad experience. I was separated from my husband, but we were good friends, and he was coming down from Sweden to have a holiday here and see his children. And unfortunately, he had a bad motorcycle accident in the north of Spain, and they brought him down, and he died about a month later. So I do get really nervous every time he goes out on the bike, because the children, not only for him, but the children have already lost one parent.
Since I've had the heart attack, you know, I mean, you can't smoke, can't drink, can't do this, can't do that, can't get on top, so that's it.
I hope you're going to take that out.
This morning, Ricky's taking to the road again.
I mean, before his heart attack, he just used to whiz it out, but now it's a little bit more slow.
He's meeting up with fellow bad boy biker, 67-year-old John, at a local Greasy Spoon.
You have some breakfast, son? I'm starving. What are you having, John?
A little breakfast, small breakfast.
Make it twice.
Yeah, they'll be sitting there, or yeah.
Yeah, I ain't sitting in the sun.
Ricky and John are planning their route to Benidorm. But his motorbike isn't the only vice Ricky is reluctant to give up.
Oh, look at this, lovely.
Should you be eating that?
No.
Since his heart attack, he's under doctor's orders to watch his diet.
No, you get a good breakfast here, I must admit.
With brown sauce?
Why not?
Ketchup?
No, I don't want to ketchup.
Salt, load of salt.
Yeah, please.
Raise your blood pressure.
That's all right. Right, what's happening is, we'll go up on the motorway and then turn off where we normally do before the tolls, and then I'm back on the 332. As long as everybody behaves themselves, we shouldn't have a problem. I still like to go fast.
Yeah.
Still like to break the speed limit. There'll always be a rebel. There's some adrenaline rush, isn't it? You know, to be able to do something where the law can't get hold of you. I'm 67 years old. It makes me feel alive.
In Tenerife, it's the morning after, the night before, for 63-year-old party animal D.
Right, we're going to start with the fire pitch. Down that end.
The local expat Bulls Club have got together for their weekly meet.
Turn your ear, thingy bob up a bit then.
But if they were hoping for their normal genteel match,
Get up.
they're going to be disappointed.
Not made for sand.
And George?
Dee and partner Eunice have decided they fancy a game.
Hiya guys, are you all ready for this today? Hiya gang, are you all right? I'm getting quite well known now in Tenerife for my talkative mouth. Hiya, good friend. All right, yeah. Nice to see you all.
It's €1 to play, and if you win €2.
If we're in the same team, I think we'll win. What do you say?
Dee is taking it seriously.
I would say I am very, very competitive. Oh, we're better than them. I think of all sport, You must just look on it that you want to win. Oh, what a shame.
The club members are sticklers for etiquette.
Oh!
So Loudmouth D will have to mind her P's and Q's.
Eunice, your turn. Now listen, my love. Just make sure you don't go short. Not short. That's short. 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 Not short. Shite. Short. I do get myself in trouble because obviously I said things what I'm not supposed to do. Oh, bloody hell. And I don't know, I just get a few dirty looks. And I'm trying to put her off. Oh, shit.
Dee's unsporting behaviour hasn't gone down well with the club members.
Does it matter? Tactics. They're very serious. They've already told me off once. I didn't realise it, but I must have swore.
The respectable world of bulls isn't for Dee.
I'm a little bit of a Rottweiler for...
Too loud.
A bit loud for unreal.
Too loud's the word.
She's going to have to find another way to satisfy her competitive instincts. The wide-open beaches and world-class waves of Newquay and Cornwall make it the UK's surfing capital. But 75-year-old Dennis and 66-year-old Sylvia get their shot of adrenaline on dry land.
We're definitely adrenaline junkies. Bit late in life, but what the hell. If I've wanted to do something out of the ordinary, I've done it. And to hell with what anybody else thinks. I've got 13 motorbikes. Den taught me to use a shotgun. I've got my own shotgun.
Dennis and Sylvia both suffer from chronic arthritis, but their favourite hobby gives them the highs they're after without getting out of their seat. They've travelled all over the world in search of the most extreme rides.
That's Top Gun, which is a suspended looping coaster at Paramount's Kings Island. Ghost Town in the Sky is in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. That is the Voyage. You can see the size of it. Do you imagine that scaled up? That is so fast. We reckon we've, over the years and all the American trips that we've paid into, it's got to be around £60,000.
But Dennis and Sylvia's favourite roller coaster is closer to home, at Alton Towers in Staffordshire.
This is the captain's log, my captain's log, of all the rides that we've done since 2010. At the end of the 2010 season, we'd done 229 rides on Nemesis, just Nemesis alone.
In fact, the couple have ridden Nemesis a total of 3,850 times.
I never did any roller coasters as a teenager. As a lad, you were out with your friends, probably with an air gun, shooting things you shouldn't be shooting. I've got captain's log.
Dennis's arthritis has recently got worse, making the 10-hour round trip to Alton Towers increasingly difficult.
We're going to Barnstaple tonight.
But there's a chance of grabbing a thrill closer to home. The fun fairs come to town, and they're off.
Here we go.
Looks like we need a wristband.
Looks like a midway.
While these rides might not give the same heart-pumping thrill as Nemesis, there is one advantage.
With having arthritis, it's something that you're stuck with. You get the pain coming and going, but you get on a ride and you forget all about it. That's one of the good things of being on a ride.
Bags of adrenaline.
Yeah. The adrenaline helps.
Tonight, Dennis and Sylvia have been able to forget their aches and pains.
Some people spin, some people spew. Not us.
But Dennis is facing an operation that means their thrill-seeking days may be numbered. Back on the Costa Blanca, Ricky's biking days might also be finished. Partner Kim's worries have been realised. With sudden chest pains, he's been rushed to hospital.
I had a pressure in my chest, and because I've had the heart operation and one thing and another, my other half decided I should go to emergency, and I've been here ever since.
We don't really know what's going on. We haven't got a clue at the moment. It's obviously either something to do with his lungs or the pacemaker and the heart.
Having already lost one husband to a motorbike accident, Kim is hoping that Ricky's health scare will persuade him to cancel the big ride to Benidorm.
You're not going to be able to get back on the bike and go to the distances that you have been doing in the last couple of
Why
months.
not just use it to go down with my coffee then?
No, you just have to go back to like you were in the recuperation period. A couple of weeks, taking it easy. Me driving you about like Miss Daisy again. Isn't it?
Yes, dear. This is just a little setback as far as I'm concerned. It's not going to stop me doing what I want to do.
Coming up, Dee is playing it dirty.
Look over there.
Dennis and Sylvia sneak one more ride on Nemesis. And Ricky's determined to get back on his bike, whatever the cost.
If it happens on the bike, it's brilliant. That'll be the way I want to go.
Today, Brits are living over 10 years longer than in the 1950s. But for some, it can still be a struggle to make it to the shops. In Tenerife, one way of keeping young and fit is Fat Suit Sumo. Every week, 63-year-old party animal Dee takes part in a tournament at a local bar. She's the reigning champion, but she's been forced to sit out today's bout.
She's got my suit on. She'll be hot in that. Sumo wrestling. I just had a bit of a bad bang on my head, which landed me 8 hours into A&E.
The winner of today's bout will inherit Dee's title.
1, 2, 3, go!
You mean to tell me I'm going to start fighting him?
So now, Dee is faced with the prospect of fighting 6-foot Dave in next week's Battle of the Champions.
My next fight is really important to me and my status. Will you fight me?
With her reputation at stake, Dee's prepared to do whatever it takes to win back her crown.
Hi, you must be Debbie.
So, on the quiet, she's hired a professional coach to get her fighting fit.
I need to know how to fall, mainly because I hurt myself and I want to win. Hey, I'll lift up. I am a bit of a daredevil. Over the years, I have got myself in a bit of a mess with my big adventures, so I have ended up with a broken arm, a broken leg, and many more things. So like that.
As usual, Dee's partner Eunice is left to pick up the pieces.
She's got a 21-year-old head in a 63-year-old body,
Right, so
which she doesn't seem to realise. And bones do break when you get to a certain age.
Yeah. All right, let's go. No, not like that.
Chill out, man. Step back. Good. Oh. Do you generally fight clean or a little bit dirty?
I like to fight dirty.
Yeah?
Dirty the better, yeah. Yeah. I'll show you how to play dirty, right? Stand still. Right? Look over there.
Dee's willingness to bend the rules means she could be a contender.
I really do fancy her chances. I might have a little bet on her later. Tuck and roll.
I know a few new moves now. So I'm just looking for the big event now. Bring it on. I'm winning. That's it. Nice.
Nice, great.
Nice.
Very good.
What are you doing later?
In Hungerford, Berkshire, it's Saturday night. For 60-something Jane, going clubbing is her way of feeling young again.
No, that eye's a bit smeary. 1 minute.
Like many teenage girls, Jane spends hours getting ready.
Everybody, I think, does need a little bit of makeup sometimes, especially older people, because you're not, you're trying to make yourself look younger. If you wear makeup, I think you will. I don't feel old. I live my life to the full. I want to get out and party and do everything I want to do. One day I'm going to be very, very old, maybe not able to walk, and I can look back on my memories and think, wow, did I really do that? Did I do it? Yes, I did do it, and it was great fun. Nothing very exciting, but it kind of looks a bit different. Probably put more black and longer lines from normal people's eye makeup.
Jane hasn't always had the freedom to go out partying. Growing up, she was kept on a tight leash by her strict father.
When I was a teenager, in those days, there was always something holding me back. Either my dad hanging on to me saying, look, you can't do this, you can't do that. I can do anything I want to do now. Ooh, let's think. What shall we wear tonight? Oh.
Jane is determined to stand out from the teenage crowd at the club.
Oh, I like that one. That is very nice. Hold on.
She's decided to ditch her new French maid's outfit.
I love that one.
And dip into a wardrobe of alternatives.
That's fun. Put that one down. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. When I go out, I like to portray an image of being glamorous, somebody a bit different. I'd probably wear a special fur coat.
Some of Jane's outfits are even more daring.
That is PVC. That's a bit, dominant, a bit aggressive kind of gear. Tutu, which I wear over the top because it makes it look more fun. I'm a bit dominant. I like whacking people with my little stick, but I haven't got one at the moment. I don't wear old people's clothes. I've got PVC, I've got all sorts in there. I don't know if I look old, I hope I don't. I love this outfit, it's my favourite. This is nightclubbing outfit for me. The top part, you can unzip it at any time if you want to. Yeah. Very, very easy to unzip. I'm very at home with people staring at me. I would flash my bum at a push. I would flash my tits, but it'd be a very quick one. Right, time to go.
In Cornwall, 75-year-old Dennis and 66-year-old Sylvia both suffer from chronic arthritis, but it doesn't stop them from being adrenaline junkies.
I don't feel old inside.
No.
I'm 66, but I don't...
Look old outside.
Oh,
but
thanks.
I feel 18. Not at the moment because of the knee.
With his condition deteriorating, Dennis is facing major surgery in just a few days.
He said we may be able to just repair that, but until we have a look at it, till we've opened it up, we don't know.
If Dennis does need a knee replacement, he'll be out for several weeks. So the couple are squeezing in one more trip to Alton Towers for their 3,851st ride on their favourite roller coaster, Nemesis.
It's like flying without a plane. It really is. We've always done various things together, haven't we?
Pretty well, yeah.
If we've been to try something, we've done it together. It's got a lot to do with it keeping us together.
While Dennis will be heading into hospital, back in Spain, bad boy biker Ricky has just come out after another heart scare. Now he's got the all clear, he's decided to go ahead with the big bike ride to Benidorm, much to partner Kim's dismay.
My kids love you to death, and so do your own children, Lucy, Kate and Stephen and Anthony, but it's just, you've just got to be careful.
Kim, my partner, she's worried because I've had the heart attack and won't think it over. But it's like everything else, if you stop this, stop that, by the time you finish, I'm sitting at home, cotton ball around me. I'm afraid I'm not that sort of character. I need the little bit of buzz to keep me going.
You be careful, right?
I'll be all right.
I know you will, but it's not the point. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Ricky's arranged to rendezvous with the rest of the bad boy bikers at a local cafe. But Kim's planning to follow him to Benidorm in her car.
Hit the road, Jack.
There you go.
Don't you come back.
There you go.
Ricky and his mates are burning rubber on some of Spain's fastest roads. With Kim apparently out of sight and out of mind, speed-loving Ricky opens up the throttle.
I'm not scared of this. If it happens, it happens. You know, if it happens on the bike, it'll be brilliant. That'll be the way I want to go.
In Tenerife, pint-sized Dee is also fearless when it comes to putting her body on the line.
Dee, where are you?
Today is Dee's chance to regain her sumo title from current champion Dave. At 6 foot, he's the odds-on favourite. Coach Debbie has come along to be Dee's corner woman.
Obviously, I've got a man here now.
You've got a man.
Yeah, but I want to win. You like that?
Dee needs every advantage, so the plan is to play dirty.
Be tactical.
Yeah.
Tell him to look over there.
Oh, yeah? Bang. Bring it on. I'm ready for this.
I'm always saying, why don't you start acting your age instead of your shoe size? It ain't quite registered with her yet, that one, but one day maybe, I don't know.
Right, yeah, once again, let's start a three. Let's give a cheer for the Greens. Cheers for Deep Blue.
Oh, I'm dreading it.
1, 2, 3, go!
Round 1 to Dave.
Right, he's going down now. Charge him.
Charge him.
Come on! You bloody bully! You bully!
Right, let's go!
You're a
1, 2, 3, go!
You're a bully!
He's towering over, isn't he?
Don't you fucking dare! You were going down, you bitch!
You lot, it's 1-1!
It's 1-1. Only one more round to regain her title.
1, 2, 3, go!
She pulls out her famous signature move.
You lot, we've got a winner! Dee!
Oh, yes! I've done it! I am the champion!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Against all the odds, Dee reigns supreme once again.
Yes, all the best. I mean best.
you lot, you winner, Dee. Give her a cheer one more time! Next time!
Hey, hey! He's just put 2 fingers at me.
Eunice, at least, is hoping that Dee's fighting days are over.
I'm glad you've won. Now can we put this sumo wrestling to bed, thank you?
Oh, no, I'm the reigning champion, love.
Champion!
Ready to run.
After driving all night from their home in Cornwall, Dennis and Sylvia have arrived early at Alton Towers to get in as many rides as possible.
Away to do.
It's their final visit before Dennis undergoes major surgery.
And this will be my last outing for a while because I've got an operation on my knee. So I shall be kneeless for a while, but how long, I don't know.
Despite having ridden the world's biggest roller coasters, the couple's favourite is Nemesis, right here in Staffordshire.
Down to Nemesis.
It's their 3,851st ride.
We've done as many as, close on 50 on Nemesis in a day.
The first time you go on a ride, you do tend to think, what am I letting myself in for? But once you've done them and you think, God, that was incredible.
As the roller coaster twists and turns, Dennis and Sylvia experience similar G-forces to a Formula One driver.
Your feet are dangling, your hands are in the air, and there's nothing in front of you, but you're still flying. People said to me, why do you do it? And I said, well, why do people play golf? Gives you loads of adrenaline. It's just exciting.
Today might be Dennis and Sylvia's last ride on Nemesis for the foreseeable future. But after Dennis is up, they'll be back.
If I'm fit enough and well enough and capable enough, and I've got a doctor who says, no problem, I will only stop when it's physically impossible.
Yeah. You're brilliant. Absolutely super. Nemesis in the fog.
Just go back round again.
Back round again. Just keep going round. We never tire of it.
Coming up, Dee hits the heights in Tenerife. Snake woman Jane hits her local nightclub. And despite his heart problems, Ricky celebrates with the bad boys.
Hello, bad boys. He's the worst boy, though.
Most 60-somethings are content to slow down in their old age. But on Spain's Costa Blanca, bad boy biker Ricky is living life in the fast lane. He and his OAP mates have revved it up en route to Benidorm. And they've managed to complete their trip without picking up any speeding tickets.
I want to go and have a drink.
Ricky's still recovering from his recent heart problems, but he's decided to celebrate.
We're the bad boys.
Hello, bad boys. He's the worst boy, though.
After following behind in her car, Ricky's worried partner Kim has tracked him down.
What speed did you do?
Within the limit.
No, the truth.
No, I didn't go over 80 mile an hour on the motorway.
I'm glad you're here safe anyway.
No, we're all safe.
If you look on your phone, you've probably got about 8 missed calls, because that's what I'm like.
And the rest.
When I know he's on the bike, and I've got to make sure that he's safe.
Having survived today's ride unscathed, Ricky's finally got the green light from Kim to carry on biking.
I am now very confident he can do it. Because this is the first time I've actually seen him on the bike since he started riding again a couple of months ago. I know that Ricky's going to keep riding now, yeah, there's no stopping him. He's back on his wheels, it's in his arc, his new arc, so it's going to be... He's here to stay, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
In Hungerford, Jane, now in her 60s, is desperate to make up for the opportunities she missed out on as a teenager.
My dad being half Greek, he was very, very strict. And you stayed out late, you'd be in deep trouble and you just wouldn't do it.
Tonight, Jane has hit the local nightclub, along with her plastic snake.
There's two sides to my personality, a bit like Jekyll and Hyde. There's Jane Buckle, the one that likes this home, this boudoir, this lifestyle, cosy, comfortable. But then there's the other one, Miss Viperish, who likes to go out and be naughty and decadent and a bit depraved.
The night is still young, but Jane's already the centre of attention.
I'm always with younger people and they really love me and they do interact with me because they don't see me as old. Well, hopefully they don't.
She's amazing. She knows everybody. Everybody stops and has a chat with her. She's the life of Hungerford.
But I really enjoyed tonight and may I long continue enjoying myself. I'm going to do it till I drop, till my legs fall off.
Hello, girls. Nice to meet you. My name is Carol. I'm gonna be your instructor today. Yes, Dennis and
Denise.
D, you said.
In Tenerife, 63-year-old Daredevil D is celebrating regaining her sumo title by giving another dangerous sport a go.
We're gonna give you a life jacket, okay?
This is an
Don't be
extra
safe.
small.
Extra small, as you wish.
Yeah. I'm going to have a go at this parascending. Hopefully, I'll be okay.
Are you afraid?
No.
Partner Eunice isn't so gung-ho.
Are you having a go then?
No, I'm not. Denise likes the adrenaline rush. She's just an accident waiting to happen, really.
Yeah? You get it?
You all right, you know?
But today Eunice has decided to come along for the ride.
Hold on. Okay, we gotta go there. Okay. All right.
Surrounded by hunky young seamen, Dee seems to have forgotten about Eunice.
I could change for you.
She's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Are you sure?
Yeah. She's gonna kiss you. She's gonna kiss you, yeah?
I think all pensions should give this a bit of a bash. This is what life's all about.
I'm one of those people who have a little bit too much fun in them. Just got to live life to the full and just forget your age. Just enjoy every day, because every day, you know, you wake up and the sun's shining, especially in Tenerife. What more can a person want?
Here we go.
Soon, it's time for Dee to come back down to earth.
Yes! I'm not near the boat! And the water! The water!
Well done. Thank you. And we had a sweet day out there. And maybe you might go up yourself.
Maybe.
Because you are a pensioner now, you know.
Ah, well, only just.
Just got to live life to the full and just forget your age. Just enjoy every day. You only live once and life is for living.
Next time, we meet the OAPs romancing their way through retirement.
I had a very good night.
Did you?
I did.
I'm too energetic and lively for a lot of guys.
When they were young, playing the field wasn't the done thing. Now they're old. Every night is date night.
I'm single now, but I definitely would like to meet a nudist partner.
They're pensioners on the pull.